What's going on, YouTube? This is Ricky J, and welcome to another video, guys. We have turned the doctor stoppages off. We sent the doctors on a little vacay, and we are going to be landing as many strikes on Ilia Topuria's face in EA Sports UFC 6 just to see how the damage system has changed, how the graphics has changed, how much blood is going to be flowing on the canvas and through the body of this man right here. So we are going to do this for 5 rounds. Can you believe it? And let's see what happens. I want to tell you guys, I tried doing this using the White House venue, you know, the Freedom 250 venue, and it didn't show the fighters in between rounds. I don't know if the damage was so violent that the game didn't want to show you the state of Ilia Topuria's face in between rounds. So we are at Madison Square Gardens. Shout out to the Knicks fans. And we are going to do it right here, right now. Land as many strikes on Ilia Topuria's face and see the state of his face by the end of it, by the end of the 5 Big Daddy rounds. So here we go. I will do the first round with you guys. Now, in order for this to be successful without knocking out Topuria, you gotta gas out Justin Gaethje, and shoutouts to Gaethje for finally winning the title at 37 years young. He got it. But right here, you gotta just blow the stamina. Blow the wad, as Randy Couture would say. Yeah, no shot is wad. That's what he said. But we have to just get a little dance moves in here. Look at Justin letting out all of his energy, because we got to get that level, that health bar down, the stamina bar down is what I meant, because then the damage of the strikes isn't as violent, but the cuts are still going to take place here. So look at Gaethje doing what he's got to do. It's like he's possessed or something. And with the punches being thrown, look at this. See his stamina just going right down with these overhands, wild shots. Soon he is going to be just dwindled down to almost exhaustion, and this is real-time minutes. Here we go. So here we go. We can start landing some punches and elbows and see how much we could cut up Topuria in 5 rounds with the real-time minutes. Look at this. Oh, unbelievable. Let's see if we can just get that nose to pop. Get that nose to pop and see how much we could paint the canvas with the blood of Topuria. Poor guy, man. Look at this. Look at this. Spinning back fists. Wow, he's got Teflon skin. He's still not cut. Not cut yet. Let me just see if I can land some elbows. So if I just land some... Here, I'm going to go... Yeah, there we go. Unorthodox. Land some elbows. And see if we could get him busted up. There we go. If you hear that like egg crack sound effect, that means he's been cut open. His eye, man, I felt so bad for him just the other night, man. He was fighting so hard. The doctor wanted to stop it after 3 rounds. And Mark Goddard, the referee, he like overrode. That's the right word. Yeah, he overrode the doctor and said, "No, we're gonna let him fight." And I felt like Topuria won that 4th round. But right here, you see him now busted up a little bit. Blood is now starting to flow. And I have this game on a very interesting view, and we're gonna make it wide angle right here. So if I go all the way down, I feel like it's at like, yeah, that's tight. We don't want it on tight. We want it on wide so you could see. Oh my gosh, blood has hit the canvas. And look at Topuria. Not a lot of time into this bout. He already has a couple of drops. Not a couple of puddles. Oh, and this reminds me of the old school days when UFC would have the prelims on like Facebook or sometimes I don't think they would have the fights telecasted on any form. So you would watch the pay-per-view, and after the intros, you would see the canvas, blood all over the canvas, and then you would have to do some research to see which fighter caused all that blood, or which fight caused all that blood. Those are some great times. But right here, we are just hitting up Topuria. That is a lot of blood in there. Just painting the perimeter of this octagon. Holy smokes, these elbows. The thing is with Gaethje, if you try to throw an elbow from his rear, he'll do a wild spinning back fist. But look at that eye. You know what was crazy? With Gaethje and Topuria, that fight was a war, and you couldn't recognize Ilia Topuria at the end of that fight. I felt so bad for him. His hair still looked perfect, but he reminded me of the time when Wayne Shamrock, remember when Ken Shamrock left the WWE to try to save his little brother, not his actual brother, but it was Guy Mesger, who was getting beat up by Tito Ortiz and picked on. So Ken Shamrock came out of retirement to try to beat Tito Ortiz, and Tito Ortiz made Ken Shamrock look like Frankenstein. It was so bad. Look at this, Topuria switching stances and now getting shots on the bridge of the nose. What I'm going to do in the next round is I'm going to go into side control and lay shots into side control. But here we go. The end of round one. Is the game going to actually show you his face in between rounds? Holy smokes, the White House venue would not zoom in on Topuria's face. And right here, oh my gosh, it's glistening. So the left side is a mess. So what we're going to do here in round two is work on the other side. Holy cow. But we got to drain some more stamina, as Justin, the highlight, is just I'm telling you, he looks possessed when he does that. So I'm going to hit him up with a couple of jabs, try to ruin that nose. Yeah, see, the blood is flowing there. Covering Paramount. Look at this. Holy cow. Apparently, when you do this and there's a lot of blood in there, there's only a certain amount of blood that the game lets you kind of plant on the canvas. After a while, I believe the blood disappears. That's what happened when I tried this with the White House venue. But right now, there's a lot of blood in there. I'm going to go for the takedown. Oh, wait, I'm going to take him down. Wait, no. Yeah, go for the takedown. Let's get him in the middle. And let's start working, cutting him up. See if we could get a cut on that forehead or on that right side. The left side, you already know, is kind of beat up. But let's see how much damage. And then after a while, what I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? This is going to cut him up right here. Oh. But yeah, what I'm going to do is hit him with pitter-patter shots in full guard, in full mount, and in half guard. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, what a warrior Topuria is. Look at this. But what I'll do is I'm going to continue beating up on him, and then I will see you after the second round, and we're going to see the state of Topuria's face, brother. I'll see you soon. All right, there's 10 seconds left, and he is covered in blood, surrounded by a pool of blood as well. Holy cow, you got to be very careful that you don't accidentally knock him out. So here we go after 2 rounds. Let's see the state of his face. Look at that gash on his forehead. Oh my gosh. But remember, we sent the doctors on vacation, so the doctors can't save him. You know what they should do in this game, though? So Topuria kind of quit on his stool. In this game, they should have an option for you to quit on the stool. That wouldn't be that hard to program. If you feel like you're getting outclassed, like I was playing online, I was getting outclassed by a guy, and I would have just quit on the stool if the option was there. So here we go. Topuria. Topuria. Still standing. Still trying to survive this. When we did this for UFC 5, I landed so many shots. I think it was Stefan Struve I was using Uriah Faber or Demetrius Johnson facing Stefan Struve in an open weight fight. And I did this for 5 rounds, and the fight ended by decision. It was a decision. No, it was a draw. Excuse me. It was a draw. So the game kind of glitched out. But this can't possibly be a draw here. As Gaethje throwing his punches. I'll continue to do this. Oh, I'm gonna land some elbows on the feet. I'll continue doing this, and I'll see you at the end of the third, baby. All right, we got 10 seconds left in the third, and I got to just be so careful not to knock him out, but Topuria just covered in blood. Look at him. It's like he got hit by a dozen tomatoes. He is absolutely busted up here. Wow. Got a hematoma on his forehead. Oh, that gash in the middle of his forehead is just too much. And there's so much blood in the octagon that now no blood is going to stick to the canvas anymore. That's too much. EA Sports is like, that's enough, Ricky. No more blood on the canvas. But what I'm going to do now, Topuria's really at the point where he can get knocked out at any moment. So I'm going to take him down. Take that booty down, brother. And I'm going to get into mount like here and just hit him up with shots right here. This is really going to... Did you hear that cracking noise? So another cut has opened, multiple cuts. But you can't finish a fight in this game in this position. And then what I'll do is, to avoid the referee from standing us up, I'll just keep on moving back and forth from half guard into mount, just laying punches on him for the next 4 minutes. And again, this is real-time minutes, so this is a long time for Topuria to withstand all these punches. Don't get knocked. Is he gonna pass out right here? He has no head health. Holy, look at him. An absolute mess. I'm going to take him down. So, yeah, I'm going to do that for the next little while, and I'll see you at the end of this round, baby. All right, we are approaching 10 seconds left in the fourth round. I've been doing this pretty much the entire round. And Topuria is still conscious, trying to find a way out of this match. So let's see the state of this man's face. Unbelievable. That left side is a lot worse than his right side. I got to start working on his right side. I think that's what I'm going to do in this final round. But I'm so scared that I'm going to knock him out by accident. Oh, his eyes are closing shut. Look at all that blood splattering all over the place. So yeah, we're gonna work on that right side. Oh man. So okay, the left side is fine. Here we go. This is the final round. Okay, I gotta know my lefts from my rights. Okay, I'm gonna take him down. Okay, so that is definitely. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, so there, he got cut on that side. All right, so I'm gonna pace myself here and stay in side control and just work on that right side to the bitter end. I'll see you at the end of the round. Hopefully I don't knock him out. All right, we're nearing the end of this fight as Gaethje unloading the tank here, trying to land some more punches on the right side of the face. Topuria trying to survive. I cannot believe this. Here we go. The buzzer sounds. 25 real minutes of pounding on this man's face. And you got to give all the love to both of these guys, man. In the real fight I'm talking about. But shoutouts to Justin for finally getting that undisputed lightweight title. Man, he had a couple of tries at it and finally got it. But let's see what happens here. Is the UFC 6 judges gonna give this fight a draw? What is gonna happen here? And I want to see the state of Topuria's face. Lots of blood lost. Let's see the swelling. Let's see the cuts. Wow, look at that face. His cornerman gave up on him. They're like, forget that, brother. I ain't gonna help you. The fight is over. Look at his face. Unbelievable. What detail. What crazy detail and gruesomeness. Gaethje's ready to go to the bar for some wings and beer. Unbelievable. Let's see. I wonder how many strikes we actually landed. What was the, was it 50-45? Man. Let's see. Are they going to show us the stats? Wait, what did they say? Judges score 50-44, 10-8 in the second round. Interesting stuff. We landed 865 total strikes. Holy moly. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was so much fun actually recording this. Oh man, way too fun. Keep it locked here for more fun videos like this, and I'll see you guys soon. Have an awesome day. This is Ricky J. I'm out of here.